And to all of our new subscribers, I'm telling you, welcome. In today's class, we'll be learning how to create our push-up bra ourselves. As we all know, push-up bra are very, very expensive in the market. And because of the high inflation rates, some of us may not be able to afford it. So it's better you learn how to create it yourself to save cost. So for our push-up bra, just make a cross line. I just draw a line vertically and horizontally, and we have the center point. The center point is going to serve as our bust point, our nipple point, right? So to create your bra, you are going to be working with your bust span. I'm working with the bust span of 8. So your bust span, you divide it by 2. So for this, it's going to be 4. Bust span of 8 divided by 2 is 4 inches. Then I'll be adding half inches allowance to it. So I'm going to be having 4.5. So on these lines, just make sure you get a perfect circle using 4.5. So from the center, just mark your 4.5 round. Just like this. After we are through marking our circle, we'll be connecting everything. We'll be connecting it 4.5 just to get a perfect circle. So you can use your ruler, you can use your hand. It's not difficult. Just connect it like this. Setting your circle to shape our bra. On this side, remember I told you this is the bust point. So we want to be creating a sweetheart neckline around the center front. So on this line, I'll come down by 1 inches, depending on how low you want your sweetheart neckline to come around, right? So I'll be connecting it like this. Okay. So on this side, we'll be going up by 2 inches. On this side, you go up by 2 inches. This is it. For proper viewing, this is 2 inches. I went up by 2 inches here. Then you will be connecting it to the under bust, making it to form a perfect circle. Right? Make it form a perfect circle. Okay, for you to understand properly, after you have come up by 2 inches, you can go out by 1 inches so that you'll be able to connect properly. So I'm connecting here from this 1 inches down to the under bust so that we'll be getting a perfect circle. So please take note, it's connected around here, not here. Not here, it's connected here. So that you won't lose that your perfect circle shape. Hope we understand. So we are not making use of this. We just cut out this. Then we will now connect here to this place as a perfect circle. I can just use my hand. So here we are. We are no more using this. This is out. So this is our shape now for the bra cup. From this point, we can start imputing our dart. So here on the under bust, you come and input your dart. You remove, depending on the bra size you are doing, depending on the bra size. But for this, I'm working with bust of 41 inches, round bust of 41 inches. I'll be doing a tutorial later on how to get your bra size. So for now, let's focus on this. So I'll be removing, in total, I'll be removing 2.5 inches on the under bust. So I'll remove 1 inch on this side and the remaining 1.5 on this side. Yeah. This is 1 inches, this is 1.5. Altogether is 2.5 inches I'll be removing. Then, before you connect it, you come down from the bust point. You come down by ½ inch to avoid sharp edge. This is it here. So I'm connecting my dart here. For this side here, So here we have it. And for this side, here, just like this. So this side is going to. Then you come up here. You'll be removing 1 inches or 1.5 inches, but I'll remove 1.5 inches. So which is going to be ½ inch on this side, 1 inch on this side. Now to connect it to our bust point, we'll have to come up by 1/4 inch here on the bust point. You come down, you come up, I mean, by 1/4 inch. So it is connecting here. So we are going to connect this way. Hope you are not lost. It's actually very easy. If you can just be patient to follow through as I'm teaching. So if you look at it, we have no protruded edge here. It's no sharp point here. So this is our bra cup. This is our bra cup. So at this point, I'll be trimming it out. Remember, this is what we are trimming out. This is what we are trimming out. So let's trim it out. What I will be doing, if you so wish, you can go ahead and continue this way, but because I want to give my push-up bra a well-defined shape, I will, and because I also don't want that to be at the center like this. So at this point, you can just go ahead and use your paper tape. Make sure the center line aligns. All right. So I can just go ahead to connect it. Just find a way to connect it. Make sure it is make sure it's it sits well. It forms well. Hope you can see what I'm doing. It's not lapping. I'm making sure it aligns. So that is how I'll connect the whole center together. I have sellotape it together. So now we have our shape. Now this is the center. This is where our sweetheart neck is. So at the side, you come there to your bust line, put your tape through there, and you go up by 1 inches or 3/4 inch. So for this one, I'll be going up by 3/4 inch. So we have it here. Please just follow. This is the side that I'm supposed to impute it earlier, but I want you to know the purpose of everything. That is why I am doing it step by step. So after coming up by 3/4 inch, you now cut the center line, the bust line. You cut it to the middle. Please don't exceed it. You can see I cut it just to the nipple point. Then you will now bring this one to meet up with the 3/4 inch you mark earlier. So I'll be putting paper tape here as well. It's all ready now. So after what we just did here, the side that we applied enable us to create space for our bust to rest properly and to apply our push-up there properly. So after cellotaping it together, we have SS here. So if you wish, you can add to to match it, to make it correspond with each other, or you trim up a bit just like this. So this is our shape. So here from this point now, since we've gotten our shape, I would like to you can now create any style you want. Any style you want. This is our sweetheart neckline. So I would just like to come this way. Whatever style you are now making, make sure you are passing through um the bust point. Yeah. So these are bust points. So just make sure you pass across it. Yeah, let's make the line straight. I think I make a mistake there. Yeah, so we are not making use of this again. So this is our first line. Then remember I told you you must pass through the nipple point. So here you can come from here. Then you make sure you're also passing through to connect with this line here too. So we are connecting with this line. So it's actually because of this shape I want to do. That's why I have to, pull them together before getting my shape. So you can see the shape I've got. This is, so I'll be labeling it. This is 1, this is 2, why this is 3. This is up, up, up. This is down, and this is down. Then this one is facing this. Just, indicate, just to indicate so that I won't be missing it. Hope you understand that this is facing this is facing this down, this is down. Yeah, why this are up. So this is our 1, 2, 3. Now we can now go ahead and cut. So this is what we'll be using. We actually pass through the nipple points to loosen the tension. That's part of that manipulation tutorial. So this is it. 1, 2, 3. So we are going to be placing this on our wadding, and we are making use of hard wadding, very hard wadding. After cutting it, you can just pin it together and put it aside. We are still coming back to that, but first and foremost we need to cut our lining. And for the lining, it's still the same process, but just a little different, a little twist. So just the same way we this the center, you come down by ½ inch, you go up by ½ inch, right? Then above here, you come up by okay, your sweetheart neckline. Remember the sweetheart neckline for the one we did earlier, we came down by 1 inch here. Then we connected to form our sweetheart neckline, like this, to form a sweetheart neckline, right? So then we removed ½ inch on this side, 1 inch on this side. Then we connect. It's just what we have done before, but I'll be telling us the twist later. All right, connect, connect same way. Now here is the twist. The one we did earlier, the major bust, we removed 2.5. You remember we removed 2.5, but here we will be removing just 1 inch or 1.5. That's the difference here. So let's say I'll be making use of 1.5. So it's going to be half here, 1 here. Then I'll be connecting. So that's just the twist there. And why we reduced it is for us to be able to create space for our push-up. Is to create space for our push-up. So you connect in the same way. All right. So then you remember the 1 inch we removed here. This is 1 inch. So I'll be connecting everything now. I'll be cutting it, I mean. So I've cut it. This is our lining. This is our the major one. But what we still use them, we'll still be using wording for both the lining and the major material. The difference is that I use thick wording. That's the medium's size. And I use hard wording, the very hard wording for the 1 divided into 3, this one. And for the lining, you know, we have 2 pieces for the lining. This is the thick wording. So what we'll be doing next is to go to the machine, join it with a zigzag stitch. So make sure it aligns. Either you want to start from up or down, but just make sure the um the bust point aligns. The oval shape. You can see the stitch zigzag. Then the lining, this soft wording, you can see it's not as firm as this. So it's all four, these two, and this is two. So we will be putting it on top of each other. This is our center front. So I'll make sure, because this is our dart line, I'll make sure the two dart lines aligns, because we are going to trim it. So if you check, you can see just a bit the front. So we are going to be trimming and making sure everything is intact, everything aligns. So first and foremost, I'll be trimming this side. So here it's all right. Okay, the side is okay here. Okay, I'm trying to move around to check. Yeah, it's not equal. So the only place left that is not equal is around here. So I would like to trim this place, a bit, so we can meet up with this curve to give us a perfect round. So I want to make use of a marker so you see properly what I'm trying to do here. Let's reset it. The dot line must align. So you can see here also is not equal. So we have to make it equal. All right. So here, so that I want to get the perfect round shape here. So I'll be going this way. And so that it will not be too close to the armhole. So all right, so all set and all good. So all is set, all is good now. So now that we are set, here, this is our the sweetheart neckline. So I'm going to be, let me separate it so you understand. So these are the two bra cup now. All right, so place the lining on it. Make sure it aligns. Our bra cup is not straight. Remember, it's a sweetheart neckline, so it's this way. It's this way. So you put it this way. Okay. The same thing for this as well. Same for this as well. All right. So I'll be stitching. I'll be stitching and stop at the sweetheart neckline, just half inch or quarter inch, just to join it together. I'll start from here and stitch downward. The same thing on this side, just to combine the two. So I forgot to tell you, when you are stitching, make sure the right side of your wadding is facing up, and the right side of your lining, the one on top, is also they are facing each other, because we'll be making use of the gum there. So after placing it on the tailor's arm, now we'll be needing fiber. This is fiber. They use it for duvet. You can get it in any tailor shop. So I'll be placing it on it like this. I'll be placing it on it so it circulates, it goes round, and you'll be shifting back from where you stitch. You'll be shifting back by half inch, so it won't cover all. So you put a wet material on top of it, just to create a steam when you place your iron on it. We are molding it. All right. So you can see it's almost sticking my rag. So you trim. You trim in a way it covers the bra cup. Then, because we are already applying our bust lift already, so for the second layer, you'll be adding your hemming gum. You add your hemming gum for the second layer. So you put it for the second layer. You make sure you are shifting back halfway. Or if you wish, you can still shift back by 1 inch. You are moving back, so that we are placing our rag on it, our wet material on it again. Okay, so you trim again. You put it on top of it again. Then you apply the third layer. That's the lift we are giving to the bra cup. So it's going to support the bust and the bra cup itself. So for this third layer, we are going to make sure we are adding enough hemming gum so that all side is secured. All side is secured. So for this third one, I'm moving back properly. I'm moving back very well. So when we are done securing the fiber on it, then we'll start our proper molding. So I'll trim round. Now I'll push it to the other side. Then I'll close it up. You can see we have excess of it now because of the space that is being occupied by the fiber. So we'll start our molding. So all this process will also be applied to the second um, bust. All right. So I'm doing the proper molding now. And you can see I'm pressing it on each side. I'm going around. So at this stage, if you have not subscribed, please subscribe because I'll be uploading so much tutorial on DIY. What